What is going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on my downtime. Hope you're all having a great day. I must say, how do I put it? Oof, really. Um, mm, I don't even know because there's a mixture of feelings happening. It's like one side of me feels amused, another side of me feels offended, another side of me is like, thank you, YouTube. There have been a few comments that were left on the previous video to this one that were highly inappropriate, definitely of a trollish nature. Um, and I'll tell you something, I do not come up on here on my personal channel to feed the trolls, as they say. I come up on here to speak on things that I wish to. I come up on here to sing. I come up on here to make jokes. This is my personal channel, as if I have to continue saying it every single year I'm on it. But I swear, the more years that pass and the more that people feel entitled to act the way that they do, the more it becomes obvious why I need to mention at least once every single year that this is my personal channel. Um, I do what I love to do on here, and if you don't like it, keep it moving. Okay? Thank you. Excuse me. I love it. It looks like an egg. It is so cute. It is so adorable. This is actually a EOS lip balm. Amazing. This is actually a spearmint or peppermint. I'm not sure which one. The first one that I got was in a strawberry sorbet, and that was actually quite delicious. But anyway, yeah, just trying to keep them smooth and slick while I talk through them. Hope y'all are having a good day. Okay, mug of the day. Heck yeah, with my mug of the day right here. And yeah, I have my shirt unbuttoned even though I have a long sleeved one on because I'm in front of my window, and when I'm in front of my window it gets cold, but like it's weird. I get cold and hot at the same time, sometimes interchangeably. Believe me. It is what it is though. So, hmm. With that being said, that is not the focus of this video. In fact, what I wanted to do was go ahead and share a little bit of some of the thoughts that I had during quarantine and lockdown, beginning last year. And it actually starts on April the 1st, April Fool's Day, last year of 2020. And one of the thoughts that I wanted to share right now, and I really think that it's fitting, uh, definitely in society, is it says, if you have already advanced as an adult, step aside and let someone from a younger generation have a try at leading something. Whether they screw up or surprise you is completely up to them. This is how they learn. It is not up to adults to rear other adults and tell them what decisions to make, how to live. And I believe that also coincides with what I've been speaking about as soon as I turned the camera on. You cannot tell another adult what to do, what not to do, how to live, etc. We are going to do what we need to do anyway, regardless. As long as we pay taxes, okay, every single year, we don't owe anybody an explanation for anything, especially when it comes to our personal channels. Yeah, I said it. But the most important thing to take away from this is to make way and make room for the younger adults that are coming in to do what it is that they feel that they would like to do best. Okay, whatever it is that they are passionate about. I remember back in 2008 coming up on this channel, starting like almost 13 years ago. It's going to be 13 years in May. And, just talking about whatever it is that I wanted to talk about. I touched on all subjects. I touched on marketing. I touched on business. And I mostly started from that front first to just kind of network and get to know my people. Then I went from that to being creative, singing. talking about experiences at the workplace, blue collar jobs in a funny way, doing comedy a little bit instead of, complaining and that sort of thing. And then I went from that to spirituality, metaphysics. And, I'm all over the place with life because I'm all about life, period. And that's just the way that I choose to run this channel. Of course, it looks very random. You don't know what to expect next, and that's okay because life is random. Allergies, hold on. So, in this sense, the message is what it is, objectively but subjectively, and per what I opened this video up with is that we are all adults. I am going to go ahead and do what I want and need to do on this channel, on my personal channel. And I don't expect my rates to be spat upon. I don't expect some troll to come by and take a poop on my channel via comment. If you go back to the video previous to this one, you will see that comments are shut off. And that's when I say, thank you, YouTube, because they're actually acting as my admin right now. What is deemed inappropriate via their guidelines, terms of service, generally the way that people conduct themselves on here, if you screw up, you screw up. That's not my screw up. All I did was sing a song with passion. I remember way back in the day, I had a teacher. He was a teacher in my elementary school, and he also gave me private singing lessons. And I remember at one point I ended up in West New York in his studio singing. And anytime that we sang together, he would play the piano or the keyboard passionately, just the way that I did when I was singing. And when I really got into what it was that I was singing, I was super into that song, and it was not just something that I was adding to my repertoire. I would so get into that, and I would look the same as he did while he was playing the piano. It's like both of us were just doing that while he was playing the piano and when I was singing. I still do that to this very day. So whenever I'm singing something, I'm not possessed. I'm not high. I'm not drunk. I'm into the zone. I'm into what I'm doing. It's a passion of mine. I don't do it for a living, but it is a passion of mine, which is why I save it. Which is why I save it here, and it's why I share it here on my personal channel. Okay? It's a passion of mine. Music has always been a passion of mine. Do I do it professionally? No. May I? May I not? Who knows? Who cares? Don't worry about it. I am not feeding the trolls. So, as much as this is my personal channel, there are certain things that I've got to keep to myself. And it does not matter how hard I work and how much I put into the system via taxes. I still have to keep certain things to myself. Because you got people coming through starting all kinds of mess, whether it's online, in person, or both. And nobody has time for that. We're all adults. We're all supposed to behave as adults, but we also have hobbies and things that we enjoy doing. Also things that we like talking about and are passionate about, and we should be able to do so freely as we pay taxes to do so. As it is in the United States of America, it's like it here, but any other nation, I don't know how it's run, but it's run like that here. If you pay taxes, you vote, you're a responsible adult. You have every right as you've earned it to do as you wish. Absolutely, because you have the freedom to. You've earned that freedom to. So whoever made sure that the comments were turned off by YouTube on the last video previous to this one, you've done a really good job at screwing up. And thank you so much for doing that. You're not going to shut down my channel because I've done nothing wrong. I've not harmed anyone. I'm not harming myself. I'm just here doing what I enjoy doing. And yeah, I will read that again. It is subjective and objective. That one thought. On April the 1st, last year, 2020, I said, if you have already advanced as an adult, step aside and let someone from a younger generation, or someone with a young heart, have a try at leading something. Whether they screw up or surprise you is completely up to them. This is how they learn. But, I think you learned something by having the comment shut off. Perhaps your speech, your free speech, as it is free speech, yes, you are free to speak. But you're not exactly free from having to pay for what you play. If you pay, you pay. That's it. You can't be that stupid. Anyway, wishing all of you the best. Thank you so much for watching me. And I'm going to get the heck off of here because it's been 11 minutes, man. Peace out.